Good with y'all. Hold up. What's up? Get ready for the day. Yeah. So I just want to make a quick video about today I want to talk about this Roe versus Wade situation. Basically, I just want to tell you my idea of well, my opinion of what's going on with the Roe versus Wade. Hold on one second. Give me a second. Turn down the music a little bit. But yeah, I just want to make a quick video about the Roe versus Wade situation. You know, in my opinion, like I don't necessarily support abortion, but I don't believe that I should. I don't believe I can push my opinion on other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a person, if you want to get an abortion, you can. You know, but me, like I said, I don't really support the idea of abortion. Now, I understand that in some cases you have incest. In some cases you have, I don't want to use the R word, but you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes some women get the R word, or should I say raped, you know, or sometimes you have cases of incest. In those cases, of course, you know, I don't think you should be forced to raise a child that, well, but then again, you know, I'm on the fence about that as well. But really, when it comes to Roe versus Wade, I do kind of support the idea. I do support the ruling, and I'm gonna tell you why. Some of y'all might get mad at me, but let me just explain. Like, I believe that each state should have its own right to create its own laws. Each state, right? Because me personally, I feel like the federal government has too much power over the states. You know, I feel like each state should have its own rights to create its own laws. Now, some people say, well, every woman should have the right to get an abortion, and I do believe that, but I don't like the idea of the federal government having control over the entire. Well, I don't say over the entire country, but I feel like when you go to the federal government for everything, what you do is you're creating sort of a dictatorship. You're allowing the federal government to make laws that every state has to follow, and this sort of takes away power from the states. You know, instead, I think that women should fight harder in the states that they live in to get the laws passed. You know, especially these days and age, I don't think it should be too difficult to organize something and put something together that really um, supports the rights for women. Um, Now, I've heard that you do have about 26 states that may born. I think some of them have already banned banned it, but you have 26 potential states that might ban abortion. So those women might have to travel far to other states. But in my opinion, I feel like this is a time where women need to fight harder in the states that they live in. Like I said before, I understand the upset of them um, overturning the Roe versus Wade, but at the same time, I feel like it's good because I don't like the idea of the federal government having so much power over the the country. You know, anytime you take anything to a federal level, it always seems to get worse. Or, for example, let's look at marijuana, for example. I don't smoke marijuana. I don't support drug use and whatnot. But you see how when they took marijuana and they made it into a federal offense, you see how the incarceration rate just went through the roof because when you take things on a federal level, you upscaling it, right? You're taking it from one level to a next level. So then you have people going to prison 5, 10 years for having a bag of marijuana in their pocket that's probably worth like $5, $10. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you take everything to a federal level. That's why I'm glad that now uh, now that states are making their own rulings over marijuana laws, and you see how most states across the country have either legalized it or decriminalized it, where you can carry a certain amount on your person, and even if you do get caught carrying more than you should, it's not an automatic, 5, 10 years in prison for such a small offense. You got to think most people locked up in prison are there for non-violent offenses, and I think um, a lot of it's because of federal interference. I think that there are certain laws that should remain a federal offense, like murder, kidnapping, uh, abuse, uh, you know, so forth, things like that. But I think that I don't, I feel like this is giving um, states back their power. You know, it's not a. You have some people upset about this thing, but basically my message is, you know, you can still challenge the laws in your state. This is not like the end of the. This is not the end of the road for women's rights. You can still challenge your states. You have to protest and get the laws passed and the regulations the way you want it to be. That's the freedom about this country, or that's the good thing about this country, is that you have the freedom to challenge things that you don't like, and you don't have to just sit and just accept it the way it is. You don't have to do that. Just because they pass a law today doesn't mean you can't challenge it. You know, you can't challenge it in the future to get it changed or get it revisited the way you want it to be. That's the beauty of this country. That's the beauty of democracy. You understand? So that's all I really want to say is, you know, um, you know, I understand that some people gonna be upset about it. A lot of people might be mad, and I get it. That makes perfect sense. But just understand, like I said, you can still challenge it, and it's not the end of the road for this whole situation. So that's all I really want to say about that. Um, I'll get back at y'all next time, and one.